Somebody's renting space in your head. However, they're not paying the rent. So there is somebody that you have been thinking very strongly about, or either this somebody is thinking very strongly about you. And there may not be anything happening in a ways of in the physical reality. Some of you, it may be because you or your person is working on your finances. There's some things that you're trying to put in order. You may be starting a business or putting time and energy into a business, and maybe this is why you're not focusing on this said person, or maybe it's a project for some of you. But I am feeling like there's going to be some sort of physical change to where there will be forward movement. The Magician tells me that there could be some sort of surprise, a little bit of magic that could be happening that makes you feel like, wow, that was something that was very unexpected. However, I know that it was meant for this situation. So it could come in the form of information, a letter, a text message. Maybe this is communication from your person or what have you. The star tells me that there is brighter days ahead. If you've been feeling like things are a little bit hopeless, or maybe you just feel scattered-brained about this situation, Spirit is saying, you know, there's nothing that you need to be worried about. There is going to be some things that are going to be illuminated. This could be clarity in a situation, clarity that tells you exactly what you should be doing next, or what have you. Now, I did say in the very beginning that some of you, or your person, if this is a romantic relationship for you, some of you, this is referring to the feeling that they don't have enough to bring. There's work that's being done on finances so that they can feel like they have something to bring to the table. So there's definitely some money improvements. However, if you're not in a relationship, and this is not referring to a relationship for you, this just could mean that this is time for you to work on your finances, put some things together. I am feeling a little bit of like final touches. So you may be finishing up some sort of project or what have you, or putting in the final touches or what have you. Now, we do have the Six of Wands, which is referring to a letter or information of good news coming in some way, shape, or form. They're taking me back to the Magician, which tells me that this is going to come 2, 3, 4 as a surprise to you. So for whatever reason, I feel like many of you may have a element of surprise when it comes to like some kind of engagement, like taking things to the next level in a relationship, or making something a committed relationship, or but there is a message of victory. Things are going to balance out, or for some of you, if you've been waiting on something to happen, this thing that you've been waiting on to happen is going to happen. We do have the Four of Wands, which is talking about happy home, happy family, gatherings, getting together in harmony is what I'm feeling, which I never feel with this card, but I'm feeling getting together in harmony. So that's going to resonate with some of you. I do feel like many of you are in this place of kind of like thinking about your finances, what you can do to change the dynamic of what you're going through with your finances, and so on and so forth. Now, to switch a little bit of gears, Spirit's saying, let's take a little bit of a look at your spiritual life and see what kind of things are happening for you there. So many of you are in this state of choosing you. Okay. I'm feeling like the message is self-love, self-care, choosing you, but this is because higher self, your that part of you that is that divine spark, is connecting with you and telling you that this is a time of your comeuppance, okay? And what I mean by that is you've been putting a lot of time and energy into a situation, a project, your finances, maybe even into a romantic relationship. And Spirit is saying, now that you've been focusing on you, you're going to start to see that a lot of the dynamic of the way that you feel about things, especially that have to do with self, are going to change. So you may start to see a lot of your assets. Maybe you see where you can change some things that may not be assets, but change them into assets. But I really feel like a deep connection with Spirit is happening right now, especially because the focus has been changed around onto you. For many of you, this focus is also helping you to be in alignment with a divine life purpose or a divine calling that has been put upon your life. So this is the I am present. So many of you are also connected with Source God. This could be that communication is changing, or there is development in some sort of skills, gifts, or spiritual talents. And I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. Now, Some of you are feeling like you're a little bit bound up, that something is holding you back a little bit, but it may just be that you don't have enough know-how, or maybe there's a situation where you just can't move forward. You want to, you have the willingness, you have the adaptability and all of that, but Spirit is saying, okay, divine timing is at play. We're not going to allow you to move forward in this direction just yet. Focus on self-love, self-care is still important, and focus on connection with Source God is also important. However, Spirit says that what you're going through right now is just part of an initiation. It's part of what's helping you to get into alignment with that and which you're seeking in the first place. So this could be something to do with your finances and career. But I'm also feeling a big time romance element to this reading. So for some of you, it could be that you have a romantic partner that you're either wanting to engage with, already in an engagement with, or what have you, and maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to bring to the table, or that finances 555 is a big factor and you're wanting to change those things around before you come at that person with some sort of commitment or engagement or what have you. But what Spirit is saying is it's making you feel like you're a little bit bound up, like things aren't going to move forward. Like, I get this feeling like you want to do something, but again, you're being held back from it. So this feeling of frustration is kind of happening as well. Yes, they're saying. And then we have the gateway, which is talking about your visions. This is visions that you've had of the future. So what Spirit is telling me is, you know, there's a lot of things that you've been hoping for, dreaming of, wishing for, expecting some sort of change, but maybe that change just has not yet happened. Spirit is saying now is the time for that change to happen. The door is opening for that divine timing that we were talking about. If you've been waiting on a career path, more finances, maybe you've been waiting on this relationship to come together in some sort of committed engagement or something of that sort, then Spirit is saying this is what's about to happen. The doors have now opened. There has been some finishing touches that's been put in place, or maybe you've put some things in order or what have you, but Spirit is saying this is the gateway to your new reality. So there's going to be a lot of new beginnings, a lot of feelings of first start. So there's a lot of joy, a lot of peace, but also a lot of challenges that come with starting things for the very first time. So there's a lot of having to hold on to hope, having to be patient, and trusting in the process. Yes, they're saying. Spirit is telling me to read the bottom, which is Oya, which is a card of protection. This tells me that you're protected in the endeavors that you're going through at this time. If you have been feeling a little bit of lack of money and feeling like you're not very stable when it comes to your money endeavors, Spirit saying that is about to change around and change around for the better. You can bet your bottom dollar that things are about to change, is what I just got. Okay, which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages? So confidence is your key to success. This is talking about putting your big girl or big boy panties on and doing whatever it takes to accomplish whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. This could be in the form of healing trauma from your past, letting go and cutting cords from other people, places, and things. It could just be that you have to work on some things that have to do with your self-esteem, which would include self-love, self-care. But this is a new moon in Leo, which tells me, again, some new things are happening, and these are things that you're going to have to be brave about. There is a feeling of safety and security. So if you're not feeling that yet, this is something that you're probably going to have a feeling of. But confidence is definitely what is going to bring you some sort of fertility in this situation. Yes. So believe in the impossible is the next card. Instantly, I'm feeling like communication, which is our next card. Communication is key. So with this card, though, believe in the impossible, I was feeling like communication is something that needs to be had. This could be with an employer. It could be for whatever reason. I'm feeling a significant other that has been in separation. So if you've been separated from a significant other, there's definitely some sort of change that's happening, something that maybe you can't yet see, and Spirit is saying to believe in that 9/11. But it's also saying that communication is needed for one or both of you. I'm feeling like the big importance of having listening skills is gonna provide a lot of clarity and some situation that is going on with somebody that you need to have communication with, and just expect that there is going to be a resolution, a solution to this issue or this challenge. A lot of blue here, which is representing communication. Anyhow, I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Much love to you guys. I hope that you go check out my YouTube channel. Today, I will sun gaze. I will receive upgrades to my DNA. I will get connected with Source God, the angels, while sun gazing. My consciousness will expand. Much love to you guys. Bye.